Well, hello and welcome to the Showroom Sessions, where we stream great music from Piedmont Piano Company right here in Oakland, California. I'm Jim Callahan, the founder and president of Piedmont Piano Company, and today we're going to hear Peter Barshay, Sarah Gettys, and Javier Santiago, the Human Animal Orchestra, presented by One for All Arts, a new nonprofit arts organization that you'll learn more about during the show. I want to tell you about some upcoming shows that we have. Next Sunday, the 26th, Stella Heath will be here with Rob Reich and Daniel Fabricant. On Thursday, July 30th, Dan Zemmelman, great pianist, and Mads Tolling, great violinist, will be here playing duo. And on the following Sunday, August 2nd, we have a classical recital with Rachel Breen and Simon Karakulidi. These are two very, very talented young classical pianists, recent Juilliard graduates. They're going to be playing the music of Schubert, Chopin, Beethoven, Scriabin, and more. That's Sunday, August 2nd. And some more of the shows we have coming up further in the future. Great Blues with Terry O'Davi. Black London, the Oakland supergroup starring Kev Choice. We're going to have Martin Luther McCoy, Tony Lindsay, and also the Jazz Organ Fellowship presenting the great Chester Thompson, Wizard of the Hammond B3. And of course, you see the Hammond B3 right here behind me. There's many more shows besides those mentioned, and we'd love to tell you about them. Please join our email list. You can find it on our website, piedmontpiano.com. You can also like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and now we're also on Twitch, so be sure and check us out. I always like to mention, in case anybody didn't know, the piano store is closed but open for business. We're delivering lots of pianos. We have plenty of pianos for sale and plenty of pianos for rent, and we can bring one to you too. Just call us up or send us an email. So before we start the show, I want to note that you can donate, and we please would like you to give generously to the musicians. If you're on Facebook, I think the link is right here. And if you're on YouTube, I think the link is here. As you probably know, musicians have been hit very, very hard during the pandemic. Most of them have lost every single live gig that they had. They really want to help. They really would like your help in taking care of themselves, taking care of their families. And so please give generously now. 100% of the amount that you donate will go directly to the musicians that you're hearing today. So thanks in advance for that. So now let's start the show. Here they are. It's Peter Barshay, Sarah Gettys, and Javier Santiago, the Human Animal Orchestra.
When I was a child, I lived in the forest with a creek in front of my house. That was back when it used to rain in California. I would jump in the stream in my rain boots, stunned every time that I could stand in water without getting soaked, watching the water flow past my feet, realizing that the water only goes in one direction. The water that was once so close is now gone. I haven't touched my friends in months, or hugged their children, or shaken hands with a stranger. Musicians now are giving live streams, and I notice that though I have obsessively asked, "Who am I?" I have never wondered, "Where am I?" Has my body become the zeros and ones snaking through wires at speeds I cannot comprehend? Has my flesh become a hologram? Though I don't know where I am or what time I am happening, I take solace in knowing that there is water on this sacred planet. The streams are still flowing, and that these sounds exist in a long lineage of extraterrestrial stardust musicians who have always used technologies to travel time and space. Hello, friends. Welcome to the Human Animal Orchestra live stream at Piedmont Piano in Oakland, California. That was Sea Journey by Chick Corea, performed by Javier Santiago on piano and Peter Barshay on bass. Thank you so much for joining us this Sunday evening and for continuing to support live arts in these different times. And thank you so much to Piedmont Piano for having us here to perform. My next song is music that I wrote to a poem by Emily Dickinson called "Some Keep the Sabbath." My mother gave me this poem many years ago, and I hold it dear to my heart. It will be followed by a composition by Charles Mingus called "Eclipse." Some keep the Sabbath going to church. I keep it staying at home, with a bubbling for a chorister and an orchard for a dome. Some keep the Sabbath in surplice. I just wear my wings, and instead of tolling the bell for church, our little sexton sings. God preaches, a noted clergyman, and the sermon is never long. So instead of going to heaven at last, I'm going all alone. bodies become as one. People go around, eyes look up and frown, for it's a sight they seldom see. Some look through smoked glasses, hiding their eyes. Others think it's tragic, sneering as dark meets light. But the sun doesn't care, and the moon has no fear, for destiny's making her choice. Eclipse, the moon has met the sun. Eclipse, two bodies become as one. Eclipse, the moon has met the sun. Eclipse, two bodies become as one. This next song is a song that I wrote called Do What You Do. It's arranged by Peter Barshay. This time, I'm gonna say what I mean, even if I would rather not, even if I would rather not. This time, we'll talk about it and we'll fight a good fight. But I don't want you to leave for the things that I've been withholding. I don't want you to leave. Even more than that, I can't control you. So I'll let you do what you do. Let you do what you do. Let you do what you do. And I don't have the energy to keep holding it in, to keep holding and hiding. And what I most want is just to see and be seen. I don't want you to leave for the things that you might see in me. I don't want you to leave. Even more than that, I can't control you. So I'll let you do what you do. 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 the things that you might see in me. I don't want you to leave. Even more than that, I can't control you. So I'll let you do what you do. 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 Animal begins with a statement that the speaker has been caged and contained by the addressee. The speaker is both woman and animal. Animals are caged, domesticated, seen as needing to be controlled. We have tried to contain other than human animals, both literally and in our language. The animals are out there in another word, and humans are not in the category of animal in most of our imaginations. Not only do we view animals as in a different category than humans, but we place animals hierarchically below humans. In his essay, Animals Before Me, With Whom I Live, By Whom I Am Addressed, writing after Derrida, Glenn A. Mazis asks the question, what is this need to assert our superiority if we are not defensive about who we are, the human? It seems that much of this discourse about the animal is disguised self-loathing, or at least loathing for aspects of who we are. Or as Derrida states it, the Kantian has nothing but hate for the animality of the human. We cage and contain other than human animals. We despise our own animality, and in white patriarchal society, we have learned to objectively cage and contain our bodily desires and emotional passion. One of the strategies for this process has been to gender bodily desires and emotions as feminine. In Reimagining the Human, a book that contends that in order to become human in right relations, we must address the systemic evils of racism, sexism, classism, and ecological destruction. Eleazar Fernandez writes, as mind rules over body and reason over passion, so man rules over woman. The value systems and hierarchies and binaries of mind over body and reason over passion are oppressive to women, and the same language is used to do violence to animals. Like women, animals are coded as bodies without minds and unable to be reasonable. Therefore, it is moral to torture and kill them. Tried to cage me, to contain me. You've told me, be quiet, to hide my rage. Be a lady. Well, I've tried and failed, but failure feels better than anything. Yet I am animal, I am creature. And this is the way my body moves, this is the way my mouth speaks my mind. Just as designed, I am animal. Does my wildness frighten you? Do I remind you you're animal too? And there's no hiding from your flesh around anything yet. I am animal, I am creature, and this is the way my body moves, this is the way my mouth speaks my mind, just as designed. I am animal, and I will not be tamed with toxic lies. I am not an object of consumption, my existence, not for your pleasure. I am animal, I am creature, and this is the way my body moves, this is the way my mouth speaks my mind, just as designed. I am animal. I will not be tamed with toxic lies. I am not an object of consumption, my existence, not for your pleasure. I am animal, I am creature, and this is the way my body moves, this is the way my mouth speaks my mind, just as designed. I am animal. Okay, next is a tune that I wrote called The Caverns. I wake and remember who is not here. Recent figures departed, giant caverns in my chest. In my dream I am wandering a field by the coast, climb down to a sinkhole, no beach, but a small opening, ocean sounds and misty air in the cavern. Morning, my eyes fill with the sea, the space inside is collapsed and also empty. You play for me my favorite song I hadn't heard, curled up next to me, perfect shoulder blades and soft short hair. Quart of black coffee, it's always hard to be awake. Peaceful for a moment before my mind starts pounding fears, clanging in the caverns. Our next tune is Monk's Dream by Thelonious Monk, arranged by Peter Barshay. All right, now Peter and I are going to give a very short presentation about an organization that we have been working on together that's about live arts presentation.
Okay, I'm just going to read because if I was an actor, I would have people giving me my lines all the time. So I'm just going to read. For some time now, Sarah and I have been collaborating on to start a company called One for All Arts, which some of you may have heard about. Due to all the profound disruptions to our lives, we've been forced to make a major pivot in how we're getting started. But one thing hasn't changed. We believe in art for more than art's sake, that the beauty of the arts can have a profound impact in helping to solve some of the world's most difficult problems.
One for All Arts is an organization helping to reimagine how the arts will exist going forward as a result of the current social, economic, and environmental crises that are occurring globally. One for All Arts is committed to helping artists get their work seen and heard. We believe in reinventing, amplifying, and boosting local art scenes, and in supporting what we call the 99% artists, working artists who make their living using their creativity.
One for All Arts is dedicated to helping venues and arts presenters reimagine their live arts performance models in unique and inventive ways. We believe in using the arts to support nonprofit organizations who are working for systemic change, and that supporting them can be an invaluable tool for helping to restart live arts presentation.
We also believe that there are lots of people out there who truly appreciate the live arts, and One for All Arts wants to make sure that they know about their outstanding local artists and receive invitations to performances and new ways to support the arts. We also believe that it will be necessary for us to invest in new ways of thinking that value the flourishing of all people and the planet, and reinventing arts presentation models is one of our contributions.
We'll be updating the One for All Arts platform very soon to reflect these changes in direction, and we'll be letting everyone know about the things that we're planning to do, which are cool. And we're sure you'll be very interested. Thanks, and please enjoy the rest of this performance, and go have a look at oneforallarts.org, and sign up for our newsletter and communicate, and all of the above. Thank you very much.
Yes. And our next tune is Adam's Apple by Wayne Shorter, arranged by Peter Barshay, and with lyrics that I wrote about the wildfires that blazed in Northern California a few years ago. Has vanished from the sky. It's filled with gray and dust from burning houses. Oh, on that October night, the fire flew across the widest highway. Soot is blowing in the wind, and just a flash of light, it's all burning to the ground. To hear from you, your home is way up on that winding mountain. Now I'm watching on the news, I see the photos of the devastation. Flames have swallowed everything. That's where I used to live. It seems like a movie scene. Vanished from the sky. It's filled with gray and dust from burning houses. Oh, on that October night, the fire flew across the widest highway. Soot is blowing in the wind. In just a flash of light, it's all burning to the ground. Then I wait to hear from you. Your home is way up on that winding mountain. Now I'm watching on the news. I see the photos of the devastation. Flames have swallowed everything. That's where I used to live. It seems like a movie scene now. All right, I'm going to take a short break, and Javi and Peter are going to play a tune.
now, what now? Not quite right.
That was so beautiful. Again, this is Javier Santiago on piano, Peter Barshay on bass. I'm Sarah Gettys, and thanks so much to Piedmont Piano for having us here. It's really an honor to get to play here, and yeah, what a joy to get to listen to Javi play this amazing piano. And I also wanted to let you know, you might not know that Piedmont Piano is open by appointment, curbside pickup, and piano delivery during this time of sheltering in place. Usually I'm not one to tell other people what I think that they should do, but I really do think that everyone who is able should buy a piano, and that you should have a piano in your home, and especially an acoustic piano. Yeah, in these times it's just been so healing and wonderful for me to get to play my piano at home. So if you need a piano, you know where to go.
You get 2 Fazioli for the price of
Yeah, 2 Faziolis for the price of 1. No, don't quote me on that. All right. Well, this next tune is a song that I wrote called "Call Me by My Name." Oh, that's okay. I'm at a bar with a friend, talking under the noise. A stranger from Los Angeles approaches us and starts to talk to him. Where do all the men go to learn to ignore me with their slicing gaze? Is that your girl pointing at me? My friend says this is Sarah. Men complain all the time how hard it is these days to know what to do or what to say, what not to do, what not to say. It's not that hard to call me by my name, as if I were a person